What are you doing?
I'm seeing if it floats.
What floats?
Our rankings. It's time to rank It movies. All 4 parts of it. The 2 TV shows and the 2 movies. Join us. It. Well, hey, I'm Kenny.
I'm Tony.
We're Dots Adventures, and we're coming to you from the homestead, and where we're going to rank It. The 4 parts. The 2 movies and the 2 made-for-TV movies. One of them's in the 80s and one of them's more current.
Yeah.
And my rankings was part 2 of the new movie is tops.
Part 2 of the new movie.
Yep.
So why is that?
Why is that? I like the kids in the movie and the adults, and I like the finale of it being gone.
Okay.
Whereas part 1, it was based more on the kids. Georgie got killed, of course. Spoiler. And then I like where it ended. More of the adults. I like the adult characters. Plus they had the kid characters as well. I like the kid characters, so you get the best of both worlds in that scenario, that synopsis of it. So after that, usually I start at the bottom and work my way up. I started at the top this time. I put part 1 of the new series there next. Because like I said, I like the kids. And I like the clown a lot better in this one. No disparaging remarks towards Curry for doing a fabulous job. I just think the makeup and the effects was so much better in the movie. I like that. And you know, there's very similar parts to both the movie and the miniseries, 2-part miniseries. And then at 3 on that, I'll zoom that in for you. I put part 1. That one got the trilogy, the movie It started for a lot of people. So it come on Sunday night, and then the other one come on the next following Sunday night. We watched them both in its entirety as one piece recently. It works well that way. And of course, I went with 2. I didn't really like the adult characters in part 2 of the TV series movie. They basically took the TV stars they had on contract and put them in the movie. They didn't really hire anybody out. John Boy, the radio DJ from WKRP. There was a couple others. The night court judge. You know who I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. They were all, other than Tim Curry. He was hired outsourced. And he was by far the best. And the special effects in those is really dated now. For me. Alright, since how yours is a blank slate again, seeing how you don't want to...
I don't like all mine to just be out there. I like to be suspenseful about it. And as usual on these rankings, you're wrong.
How can I be wrong? Last week we were in lockstep.
Okay, well that's the time you were right. This time you are wrong.
We'll start at the bottom then. Do something different.
Start at the bottom. So if I don't get this board to fall on me. Alright, number 4 is, let's see, the new movie, part 2.
Oh, that's number 1.
Well, as much as I like everything you said about it, I'm old school, and I like things to be in order. So I like the number 1 part better than number 2. Number 2, just simply because I like them explaining everything as they go along, and
So you like the origins of it, Pennywise,
right,
the backstory.
right. I like, yeah, to hear how everything started and happened, and yeah.
Well, I'm jumping ahead with that logic. I think you're just going to go in order on the rest of these.
You would be correct. Number 2 is going to be
Part 2 of the miniseries.
correct. All right. I absolutely love the old version. I don't know if it's just because that's the one I've watched the most. I've watched it over and over and over the years before the new one came out. I love the characters. I love John Boy and Billy. I love that.
Who was John Boy and Billy?
John Boy. All right, I love John Boy. No, Billy, sorry. I love John Boy. I love Jack Tripper. I love Tim Curry. And the Night Court Judge. And whoever else Stan and Bev were.
Yeah, they're all TV stars.
I love those characters and their
Tim Curry.
storylines. Their storylines were better. I like that it showed Bev and Ben getting together at the end and living happily ever after. It didn't really, I mean, it showed on the new one, it showed them kissing, but it didn't really lead to anything else to make you believe that. So, I guess it did show that they were on that boat together, weren't they?
Yeah, they all had their memories too.
I don't know. I just liked it. I just like the first one's better. That's just my opinion.
Well, this is going to be a lot harder for the Dots Adventures to agree on their top 4 rankings. Seeing how they're complete opposite.
Yeah. Not one. Yeah. Because you have the 2 old ones down here. My 2 old ones are here. My new ones. So we don't even have any of them that's going to be alike.
Yeah, so if we were just to average them, that would be 4. That would be the highest number, and then yeah, that's 5. That's 4. So if we would just take and average the numbers out, it would be her Ode Part 1. Ode Tim Curry Pennywise is number 1. Because he's higher up on my list.
Well, if you look at it that way, well, let's see. Part 1 is 3, part 1 is number 2. Would that be number 2 or would that be number 1?
That would be 5. If you averaged it out, 5. And my new part would be 5 as well. So, I'm guessing with that, we would go with both part 1s, 1 and 2. Old school part 1, 1, and then new part 2.
So old and new part.
No, new would be
1.
part 2. Be part 2. That would be ranking number 2. The old one would be 1.
So you're gonna go like I thought you were just gonna go.
No, I'm not going with a tie. Tie's like kissing your sister. And Tony and her family is close. They're not close enough to where they're watching these videos, though.
No, my family doesn't watch my videos.
Teresa, Angela, what are you doing?
Well, I take that back. Natalie and Riley do watch them when they can.
That's the grandkids.
Yeah.
And they love the dancing clown?
They love watching our videos because they cannot get enough of Mama and Papa.
That is so true.
So, thank you.
So then, it's down to the last two parts.
Which are, let's see, the part, okay, so part 2. New, you got 1, and I got this 2. Nope.
I think she's gotta let me have my way on this.
Alright, so we'll do that then. So new.
Because she won the overall.
Alright, well that's got rankings then.
I just don't see Tim Curry as scary as the new Pennywise, as the guy that plays the new.
I don't like the new look. I like the old original.
He's more terrifying.
I love that.
And I think there was an actual death of one of the Sevens actually in the cave in that one. Didn't the guy die? Yep.
Yeah, I thought they both did. And
Really?
I thought Eddie died.
Both of them?
In both of them. Yeah, because remember at the end, Richie is just all tore up. And
Well, I know it's in the new series.
Oh, you're talking about the old one that you wasn't sure. Yeah.
I thought Stan was the only one died in that one.
I can't remember now. We just watched it. I've watched it over and over again.
Yeah, she's such a big fan. Alright, so our rankings of it are right there. We went with the old, then the new. We like the starts of both of the movies to get you into the franchise. And then we went with new part 2 and old part 2. I think that Pennywise is probably the most famous Stephen King character he's ever made. If any of y'all disagree, leave it in the comment and tell us who. Now, I'm not talking about a car like Christina. I'm talking about a person.
Like Harry.
Yeah. But not a dog like Cujo.
A person.
Yes.
Like Jack. No, Johnny?
Jack.
There's Johnny?
It was Jack.
It was Jack Nicholson.
No, it was Johnny.
Not Jack Nicholson that played him.
Yeah.
But it was
Here's Johnny
in The Shining.
Yeah. But once again, I think it's Pennywise. So put it in the comment if you agree that that is Stephen King's most famous character he's ever made. Once again, I'm Kenny.
I'm Tony.
This is Rank 'em. We're making our way down the list of horror movie franchises. I think next on the list is going to be Strangers. So I got a feeling one of them is going to be in the top 2, and the other one's going to be 1. There's only 2 of them. Yeah. So, we're watching them currently. We need one more film out of the 2 to watch. And we'll rank them next week for you guys. Once again, I'm Art the Clown coming at you from Dot's Manor.
You'll float too.
Lots of clowns out there. Eventually, we'll get to who's the scariest clown. But not this week. Thanks for watching, guys.
Another time.
Yep.